Hey everyone, Phi Farley here. December 9th, it is best bet time in college basketball. Coming to you on the road, which I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for those who have subscribed. If you haven't taken a second, do so. Hit subscribe, hit notification bell. Check out my picks on patreon.com/Phi Farley. So today's a really short game in college basketball. So kind of given the tall task of having to pick, we either have four sides or four games of which you have a side each. So you got four picks there or totals over or under there. So you got 8 sides to go with here in all. And so this is what I think the best bet on the board is. I do have a couple opinions, out there. The line for Minnesota, Iowa seems about right. If I had to go with the side there, I'd take the points with Minnesota. Iowa has Iowa State on deck, and so they do have something to look forward to. They may overlook Minnesota, who's an inferior opponent in this one, but 6 is right about the right number, so I'm not over the moon about it. I was eyeing this game, was hoping to get a few more points of value on the Minnesota side. Didn't happen, so it opened up at 6.5. It's down to 6. I like the Minnesota side, but I think if I were to pick it, I think Iowa wins by 5. So, there's value, but not as much as I'm looking for. So if I were to go best bet, I'm going to go Duquesne, which is hosting Columbia. Duquesne out to a great start, sitting at 7-0. They've been winning games. They haven't had the toughest schedule, 323rd ranked schedule out of the 353 college basketball teams. So they're not exactly, you can't count chickens here just because they're sitting at 7-0. They will be tested. In Columbia, they may give them a little bit of a test early on, but I don't expect them to win this game. I think Duquesne will come out on top, especially at home here. Ken Palm has this game at about 14.5. So that's not the side I'm going with. It's not going to be the side. It's the total that I like here. Duquesne has been winning through their defense. The total set at 133.5. It's remained at 133.5. So I haven't had any movement on this one. However, I do like the under. I think there's some value in the under. I think this game ends in the high 120s. So there's a couple points of value there. Duquesne, and considering this is not a close line, it's above 10 points on the spread, I think Duquesne will end up winning and holding on to a victory down the stretch, and especially considering they play a slower tempo and it's through their defense, not the strength of their offense, in which they do so. Defense overall ranked 58th in the country. Offense, meanwhile, 116th. Overall pace of play, 250th. So one of the slower teams there in the country. Columbia, has had many games that fall under this 133.5, especially when playing an opponent that slows the ball down. So here they have a team that slows the ball down. It's on their home court. They're traveling to it, so they will play the pace of play of the home team. Duquesne, very strong, good defense. I think it falls under that 133.5. Best bet on a very short slate here, so, I'm not going to empty the bank on this one. But if we had to pick between those 8 options, best bet is going to be Duquesne at home with Columbia under the 133.5. All right, good luck, everyone, tonight. Check out the other plays on Patreon, as well as don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Good luck. See you soon.